Well, hello my friends. Thank you for tuning in to my channel. So, real quick, I just wanted to give you guys a little look at the me shed as promised. I call it my me shed. My husband says it's the she shed, jokingly. But anyway, this is what I call my me shed, and I don't really know the dimensions on it, but it is attached to our 2-car garage here. And it's just full of primitives, country, farmhouse, antiques, our kind of style of stuff that we like. So anyway, this is kind of my little happy room, happy place in here. I still have it decorated a little bit for the 4th of July, which will probably stay up till August, and then I'm going to be switching it over to fall and then Halloween. So this room might look familiar if you've watched my haunt videos. This room is used for the doll room. So I don't know 100% yet, but I don't think I'm going to do the doll room in here this year for the haunt, because there's just so much in here that would have to be packed away and moved and changed around. And I kind of finally got it where I want it. Trying to make it look like a little country primitive store. You may have seen the little antique sign out on the building, and then we got a sign here that says open and close. But anyway, that's the goal, or whatever I was kind of going for, like a little country store. So it's filled with some sentimental stuff. I won't go off on a rabbit trail, but so many of you know my grandma got me into gardening. That's us there a few years ago, many years ago, kind of. I would say I'm probably around 5 there. I'm 28 now. So anyway, this was given to my mom. This was actually her dried flowers in here, and that she put together. So mom had it, and my mom gave it to me. So kind of some sentimental stuff. She's all about her bees, so this is kind of her little area there. I do have some dried hydrangeas that I am drawing from my garden here, and just a few different garden related stuff. Again, trying to make it look like a store. Might remind you like a Tuesday morning display window there. I know, I'm a nerd. Okay, moving on to the real point of this video. This is going to be my first DIY haunt prop video for if I don't trip on it, something for 2021. So let's see, where should I begin? Here it is, July, and I'm just now doing a video for you guys. This is like the smaller, more indoor type stuff, and then I do plan on making some bigger outdoor projects and sharing them with you guys. But the main thing here is I've been working on some paper clay projects. So we'll start with this guy. So a lot of my inspiration that I get and where this whole paper clay project got started was Kathy LeBeau on YouTube. You can find her YouTube page, Kathy LeBeau. She got me inspired on these paper clay pumpkins and a whole bunch of different stuff. You guys definitely have to check out her page on YouTube. She's so talented, and she is just an amazing artist. I don't think she's done anything for the past year or so, but definitely she's got all kinds of videos that you guys should definitely check out if you're interested. But she is who I was inspired by. She even has her own homemade paper clay recipe on her YouTube channel as well. just check that out on her page. I would go over it, but she explains it really, really well. But anyway, so like the base of these, usually like this one, was started out as a trash bag, and then it's filled with newspaper, you know, soft kind of garbage like plastic and stuff like that. And then it's tied up, and then I use a layer of duct tape. Some of y'all might want to use a few layers of paper clay, or I'm sorry, paper mache. But I just go right on with the duct tape, and usually don't have any problems. So that's the second part, and then the third part is just your paper clay. And you can kind of, I always leave like a hole at the bottom of the prop, that way I can cut this open and take all the guts out of it. So let me get this guy turned around and I'll show you the progress on this so far. Alright, so also inspired by one of Kathy's props on there, you might find it. It is, I believe it's called Vintage Prop Girl or something like that. So this is going to be the head for the prop, and of course it'll be a full-size girl with the old vintage dress and all that. But right now I just wanted to share with you how I created the face. You can kind of shape it as you're going. Sometimes I draw like this, you know, whatever facial expression you want on it, but then other times I just kind of go with it, if you will. So I will be cutting this open, pulling all the guts out, so all this will be, it'll be hollow, and then I will be adding some teeth to this. I'm not going to leave it just flat like that, but I'm going to make the teeth out of a paper clay that I get from Michaels, which is this right here. It's called Creative Paper Clay, and you can find that at Michaels Crafts. Actually, that's the only craft store that I know that carries it, so it is really good stuff. I use it a lot for more detailed props. So anyway, if you check out her video, Vintage Prop Girl, on Kathy LeBeau's page, you'll kind of get an idea of how she is going to look. So my next thing I want to share with you guys is this little moon guy here. Can you guys hear that? It is storming outside, so this is a perfect time to take a break in the garden and work on these props. So this was just a styrofoam ball. You can get them anywhere. It don't have to be a craft store. You can get them at, I think this one I got at Walmart. Most grocery stores have them. So I was inspired on Pinterest, I think, is where I got inspired for this one. It's going to be just a moon guy, obviously. And I do plan on, I don't know if I'm going to add like a birthday party hat. What do you call those that are cone shaped? I don't know if I'm going to do that or do more of like a top hat for this guy. So here's just an idea. This is a sour cream thing, obviously. So I don't know if I'm going to paper clay that to him and let it be a top hat, or if I'm going to go with the one I liked on Pinterest, which was a top hat thing. And then finally, once all this is done, he's going to get a coat of glitter. Yes, glitter. And I will glue him to, I'm going to find a large candlestick holder. So anyway, that's where I got so far with him. You can find all kinds of inspiration on Pinterest. This next little prop here, my Facebook people might remember the pictures that I posted a while back. But this was a just a regular old pumpkin, plastic pumpkin that comes with a little light. Just basic jack-o'-lantern. And I was inspired by another photo that I found on Pinterest. So let me pull that up real quick and I'll show you guys what I'm going to do with this. Alright, so this guy is going to be a crow man. So this was on Pinterest, obviously, and I just absolutely love him. I think it's adorable. I love this like folk art look of stuff. Hopefully it'll come out halfway decent. What I did, so let me back up. So I went around on how to create his head, because it's kind of football shaped or whatever. So I tried so many different things, and then I come out in the garage and I see this pumpkin that I had, and it is just the perfect shape for this crow's head. So that is what I used. Paper clay is on the outside, obviously. All of this stuff gets a couple coats, sometimes 3 coats of an exterior black paint. I just use that as my base color, and then in case I want to sit it out for a few days outside, and it might get rained on, it should be okay. What I used for the beak, and this took me a while to figure out too, and even then I wasn't sure if I was going to do this or not, but this is a just a foam football that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I kind of cut it in half, and that's what I'm using as this crow's beak. As you can see, I got it duct taped to this pumpkin, and then of course this will get a couple layers of paper clay, and then I will go from there. So this is actually on Pinterest. This one is anyway, like a small figurine type thing, but I'm making a full-size dude out of this one. And you guys know me and how much I love my crows, so I'm very excited about this one. I do plan on going to the craft store and trying to find some kind of material, probably feather-like material or a boa type something, anyway, to create his little hairs on his head, and get a little orange bow for his neck there. Anyway, so this one I will keep you updated on this guy as well. Super excited about that one, you could probably tell. This next project is another gourd man. Lots of gourd people this year that I'm working on. Again, this is a ball, actually one of the dog's toys balls. Don't tell them that, but it was the perfect size, and on duct tape to the ball is a 2-liter. You can kind of tell there. So as you can see, it's kind of in the shape of one of those gourds, decorative gourds that you would find kind of bumpy and warty. So anyway, what I plan to do with this, I haven't decided on what side I'm going to use. Probably this side. I did get some eyeballs. See, I've been waiting to purchase these and get these, or this would have been out sooner, but these are the eyeballs, realistic eyeballs, that I get for a lot of my props. Just a little tip, don't waste your time getting these through Amazon. I've tried to order these 2 or 3 times on Amazon, and they've taken my money, and I've got a confirmation and everything, and never received anything. So I think my days of Amazon are about over with. But anyway, I don't want to go off on a tangent, but anyway, so definitely look up Deadhead Props. They got some really cool stuff, and I never have issues. I've bought these from this company before, and I don't even think it was a week later and I got them. So really good company if you want some realistic eyeballs for your crafts and your DIY projects. So I'm going to be using those. I thought the green would be good or look good with like an orange gourd. And so I'm thinking about doing like a, you know, like an open mouth expression with some buck teeth or whatever. I don't know yet. So that is my thought for that guy. And then finally is this, which is just another paper clay pumpkin with some detail there. Of course, I haven't painted this guy up yet. I'm going to pop the not the balloon, but the ball. This is just a ball, cheap ball from Walmart, I think, in the toy section. Those rubber balls. And I just thought that was perfect to use as my form. So I'll probably be doing more of that in the future. But anyway, that is about all of the stuff that I've been working on so far. I am so behind on other projects that I want to do. Here we are, guys. It's July. It's almost mid-July. So we're almost coming up on hunt season. It's exciting. I just can't believe it has got here so quickly. It's just crazy how fast time is flying anymore. But anyway, I'm going to get busy and try to get some of these knocked out so I can do a follow-up video for you guys. So anyway, thank you so much for stopping by today. Thanks for watching this video. If you want to be if you want to stay in touch and be notified when all of these little projects get done or whatever, please like and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that. Then you can follow along with me on my hunt journey for 2021. So everybody have a great weekend, stay safe, and happy hunting.